susunod natin, Ako lang? Sino?
Maghati-hati kasi kayo. Meron sa frontal, may sa occipital, may sa temporal. Tapos, tsaka kayo mag-group together.
Ano mo?
Okay.
Oh my.
So, yung ilaw.
Wait. Malay mo, mas maganda pag may ilaw.
So, prominence of the frontal bone, you have here yung frontal tuberosity. Yung kabila nilagyan ko ng clay. Yun yung kabila sa kabila. Yung elevation above the supraorbital margin, superciliary arch. And yung gitna between the two superciliary arch is the glabella. So, frontal tuberosity, superciliary arch, glabella, supraorbital margin. At the highest point, you have the supraorbital notch or foramen. Ito. Notch or foramen. Supraorbital notch or foramen. Now, sa orbital cavity, palpate for the lateral part ng wall. Yun, may play na. Fossa for the lacrimal gland. Fossa for the lacrimal gland. Dito mo gamitin. Fossa for the lacrimal gland. Ito. Yung merong play, the violet. Okay? Now, in the internal aspect, from the superior sagittal sinus, mag-perform na siya ng ridge as it goes here. Ito yung frontal crest. Yung violet. Frontal crest. So, frontal crest. At the base ng frontal crest, foramen cecum. Ayaw nang bumuo eh. Kasi yung butas na yun, no? Foramen cecum, Ayaw sumute. Ayaw sumute eh. Bigyan ko na lang ito. Kung saan nandun yung kulay red na may butas, foramen cecum. So, violet is frontal crest, and then sa ibaba, may butas, foramen cecum. So, orbital plates of frontal bone pa rin siya. Ito, orbital plates of frontal bone. Now, yung nasal part is not visible kasi mayroong nasal bone na naka-articulate. Pero meron dyan isang specimen, hindi ko nalang hinanap. Meron dyan nalabas talaga yung nasal spine. Okay. Then we go to occipital bone. So, occipital bone, squamous part, condylar part, pharyngeal part. External, ito yung kanyang internal sa loob. Squamous, part ng occipital basilar part. So, what are the structures presented? On the squamous part, you have here midway between lambda and foramen magnum, yung kulay green, inion or external occipital protuberance. Use that as your landmark in locating superior nuchal line, nasa side. Now, inferior to that, another line, ito yung this is the opposite, inferior nuchal line. Now, from the inion, going downwards into the rim ng foramen magnum, external occipital crest or median nuchal line. Now, supreme nuchal line is faintly marked on top of the superior nuchal line. So, usually, ang visible lang is yung superior and the middle nuchal line. Now, this is the condylar part. Anatomic position, anterior, posterior. So, on the anterior part, sa may anterior to the occipital condyles, you have your hypoglossal canal. So, lateral view, hypoglossal canal. Sa internal, ayun siya. Kung saan lumabas yung pin. Yun yung internal niya. So, lagusan siya. So, when you view the skull, tingnan nyo internal and external part. So, hypoglossal canal. Ang nasa likuran would be the posterior condylar canal. Anterior, posterior, occipital condyle. Now, lateral to the occipital condyle, jugular process. Now, if the petrous part of temporal bone is not in articulation with the occipital bone, itong kulay blue, ito yung pinaka-jugular notch. Jugular notch. And then, pharyngeal-basilar part, may elevation sa gitna. You have here the pharyngeal tubercle. Now, on the internal aspect of the occipital bone, in-highlight ko, i-highlight ko siya. So, you see, yung mayroong green, may blue. May blue, may green, may yellow, may red, may orange. Now, yung pinakagitna, that is internal occipital protuberance. Pinaka-midpoint. So, imagine niyo yung cross. Dugtungin niyo yung green at saka yung red at yung dalawang blue. Sila yung cruciate eminence and the midpoint of which is the internal occipital protuberance. Now, yung green is group for superior sagittal sinus or superior sagittal sinus. Yung blue, transverse sinus or transverse groove. Yung orange, internal occipital crest. Kaya yung meron kayong inion and external occipital crest sa labas, sa loob meron din internal occipital protuberance, internal occipital crest. Now, yung blue will continue sa side, laterally, mag-shape ng parang S, sigmoid groove, yung yellow.
Yellow? Masa sa yellow, ma'am?
Ayun. Ayun ang yellow. Teka. Mas kita yata nyo sa
Sigmoid.
ayan, sigmoid. Nasa side na siya. Wala na siya sa so yung pag sinabing transverse, bilateral lang siya. Nakaganon lang. Pero once na lumiko na siya, nag-curve na pababa, sigmoid groove. Now, itong sliding portion, this is yung kulay green. Ito, clivus. Yung kulay green ito, clivus. Yan, yan ha. This one. Ito ang clivus. Kung saan nag-rest yung finger ko, yan yung buong clivus. Okay? Now, notice yung closal canal na lubasan ng pin. Pabaliktarin ko lang para mas mapunta nyo.
Next time. May patay ito. Tremulous na.
Kung saan nakapasok yung blue na pin, that is the hypoglossal canal internal aspect. Yellow. Yun ang internal aspect ng hypoglossal. Notice the eminence on top of it or superior to that. That is the jugular tubercle. Yung kulay red. Nakita nyo yellow? So sa itaas ng yellow may red na mark. Yun yung jugular tubercle, yung naka-red. Yung yellow is internal aspect of the hypoglossal canal.
Yung red po yung
Jugular.
jugular. Yung yellow po yung hypoglossal.
Hypoglossal internal view. Okay? So, yun lang ang for the occipital. Now, for the temporal bone, we have the following parts. Squamous. Ito. Mastoid. Tympanic. And ito yung petrous. Para siyang bundok. Triangle. Yan yung petrous. Internal. Ito kanyang external. Mas kompleto dito. Ito kanyang external. So, magkapit bahay si occipital at si petrous part of the temporal bone. So, what are the structures presented? Since this part is connected with the zygomatic process of the temporal bone, then this prominence sa may inferior border would be articular tubercle. Yung violet. After the articular tubercle, ito smooth siya, di ba? So this is the mandibular fossa where the head of the condyle will articulate. Ito siya ngayon, yellow. Yung yellow na nilagyan ko. Mandibular fossa. After the smooth surface, parang may line. Kita yung line? Ito yung line. Ito siya ngayon dito, tinakpan ko ng green. Petrotympanic fissure. After the petrotympanic fissure, merong rough area. This is the tympanic plate. Yung red. Tympanic plate. So, articular tubercle, mandibular fossa, petrotympanic fissure, articular tubercle. Yun ang mga magkakasunod. Now, posterior to that, you should find the styloid process. Kaya lang, broken na yung styloid process, o gagawa ng improvise na lang tayo. Kunyari may styloid process dyan. Hook-like process. Hindi siya hook na ganyan. Medyo nakagano'n. Ang hirap gawin eh. So, hook-like process na mahaba dyan. Kaya wala na, nababali eh. Hook-like process, styloid process. And then you have, after that, yung depression, mastoid notch. Ito siya. So, supposing you have here the styloid process, ito yung mastoid notch. Ninakpan ko na, ito orange. So, in between that black and that orange is stylomastoid foramen. So, styloid process, mastoid notch, in between stylomastoid foramen. Meron na kayong styloid process dito. Okay? So, what else? This opening na anterior dito sa may jugular fossa, this is your carotid canal. Siya lang yung bilog. Yung isa ay oval, yung isa ay maliit na bilog, ito malaking bilog. Carotid canal. On the internal aspect ng petrous part of the temporal bone, so ito yung anterior niya ng petrous part, ito yung posterior. So on the anterior part, one of the structures presented. Ano to yung position lagi? Yung kulay violet, that is our trigeminal impression. Ang green is arcuate, yellow is tegment tympani. Okay? Violet is trigeminal impression, green is arcuate eminence, yellow is tegment tympani. Sa kabila, tignan ninyo, ang trigeminal impression may medyo concave, medyo malalim. Arcuate eminence itong bulbous part. Yung bulbous part. So, medially, towards the medial, you have the trigeminal impression, tapos parang bako-bako or irregular na alsa-alsa, arcuate impression. Sa ibaba ng arcuate impression or anterior arcuate impression, merong flat area, tegment tympani. That will correspond to the roof of the middle ear. Ito yung external acoustic meatus nyo. So, middle ear. So, yung tatlo lang yan. On the anterior aspect. Pagtingin sa posterior aspect ng petrous part of the temporal bone, you have internal acoustic meatus. Posterior surface. Internal acoustic meatus. Ito, kung saan tumutuloy yung pin. Internal acoustic meatus. Meron kayo sa labas external eh. So, meron din kayo, wala, nasira na. So, ito yung external niya. This one, external acoustic meatus. Meron din sa loob, internal acoustic meatus. So, supramastoid crest is this one, separating the squamous from the mastoid part. Mahaba yan, muna dyan. So, separating the squamous from the mastoid, supramastoid crest. At the root of the zygoma, and so may superior margin, posterior superior margin of the external acoustic meatus, you have here the suprameatal triangle. So, yan lang for the temporal. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, you label the bones, according to the structures that we have discussed, mamaya natin try yung sphenoid tsaka ethmoid. Lecture.
Picture natin, Babs. Picture natin.